Storytime with Tom Foolery presents Cherise the Niece, written by J.K. Benton. She was orphaned quite young. In a mysterious way, her parents just up and vanished one day. But Cherise muddled through this most odd circumstance, through the generous, loving support of her aunts. She stayed for a while with her dear old Aunt B, till one day when bug spray wound up in her tea. She was sent way up north to stay with Aunt Flo, who disappeared strangely right after a snow. She stayed with an aunt and her sweet little dog, who Cherise said she saw roll her up like a log. She was then taken in by Aunt Betty Lou, who liked to bake things, and Cherise liked it too. But she dropped a few hints about wanting to stay with her aunt by the sea, who dropped in the next day. Auntie Rose loved her garden, though Cherise despised it. But together, one Wednesday, they both fertilized it. On a picnic one day, Aunt May drowned in the river. But what made it much worse was Cherise got a sliver. Aunt Annie and Fanny gave Cherise an aquarium. Now the family's discussing just where they should bury 'em. That winter she went to stay with Aunt Summer. The spring was quite nice, but her fall was a bummer. Aunt Meg painted her in the costume of Cupid, but Cherise made the point that she thought it was stupid. While decking the halls with boughs of holly, the star must have slipped and decked her Aunt Molly. For Cherise, it was over. That had been her last chance. At a warm, loving family, she was fresh out of aunts. They told her the orphanage was where she must go, but Cherise softly uttered, "I have uncles, you know." Cherise the Niece, written by J.K. Benton, narrated by Tom Foolery. Well, what a frightfully fabulous origin story that was. We do hope you enjoyed it. Cherise certainly does have a very promising future as a serial killer, or maybe an angel of death. Perhaps a Batman villain. No caves, darling. Splendid. Let us know in the comments section if you have a friend called Cherise, or if indeed you've ever been stabbed by a niece with a Christmas tree star. That's very specific, isn't it? Finger the links on screen. More story time coming soon. See you next Tuesday.